Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Sniper. We're going into the mid lane. We've got a pretty scary bench draft here. Not bench, our ranger draft. We do have a bench as well though. There's definitely a bench in here as well. Lots of auras, lots of range damage. Yeah, this is actually, I think, a pretty scary team. If we get going with this, and it doesn't take much for us to really get going here, but if we do get going, we'll be able to just do a lot of damage. And, you know, with all of the range, breaking towers should be relatively easy. So this game might be over really quickly. Alternatively, it could take forever. I feel like, I don't know, we'll see. The game will end. Probably. I mean, honestly, there's no guarantee for that either. I feel like I'm gonna end up regretting that. Like, every time I say something like that, I feel like the exact opposite happens. So I'm currently worried that I will spend the rest of my life playing this game. Not like Dota, but this one match. So, yes. Anyway, that's where we are. Let's get a headshot. We'll see how it goes. Now, something I've been working on over the past few days. Or actually past few weeks. I've been working on coming up with talents for all of the heroes we're gonna have for Spark. Right, because the initial list of heroes is already finalized, but we're lacking talents, and since talents are going to be a pretty significant part of the game, I wanted to make sure we have them all figured out already. And
do you want to carry, or am I carrying?
So I spent some time doing that, and I originally thought I was going to be able to knock that out in a few days. But with the way our current talents line up, we actually have 5 different levels of talent for each hero. So that means we have 10 talents for each hero, all of which should in some way modify abilities and not just be simple stat increases. Because simple stat increases are actually slotted in something else. But turns out that if you actually do the very simple math on that, you end up with 200 ability modifications. And turns out that's a lot. So what I, for some reason, thought was gonna take like a day, ended up taking forever. But I finished that today. So I'm pretty happy about that. There's some really cool stuff in there that I like a lot. Like I had some really interesting, neat ideas for talent that I think work really well. And I don't think what I currently have will be like the actual finalized list, but it's just, you know, like what we have for now, right? You gotta start with something. Anyway, I would like some boots. The dude is missing. Mabi. He found a haste rune. It's a little bit unfortunate. I mean, I could try to come... Nah, I'm not TPing into that. It's kind of unfortunate, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, he found a haste. What can you really do about that? You know, Artifact is starting soon. Like, when I'm recording this, it's 3 days. Because I'll only be able to start streaming it on Monday. Like, I know other people will be able to start streaming it sooner, but I am not one of those privileged people. But Artifact is starting soon. And, I'm gonna really put some effort in, like, to do well there. And I'm gonna be making, like, a whole bunch of content. I've actually scheduled a week off of work. A week off from a thinking bottle. Just for this. Like, seriously. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be working this week. Because I'm gonna be doing Artifact. Like, all in for 1 week. Right? So I literally plan on streaming like 10 hours a day. Okay, we might be able to kill this. I have boots, he doesn't. I mean, he does have them. He has them in his backpack, though, for some fucking reason. But yeah, I plan on just going super hard on that. And I'm really looking forward to it. And here's the thing. If I do well, like, I think if we do well and it actually, like, works out for us, I want to buy a new, like, microphone setup. I already have something in mind, which is gonna be like a very radio voice kind of setup. Oh, I missed that hit, which I think would be really nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I ended up taking a lot of damage here because I missed that one attack. I died. I died because of that uphill miss. That's very unfortunate. I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that. I think it's still worth going for that kill because I had no way to know the Earthshaker was gonna be there. But oh well. But yeah, the problem with that like microphone setup that I want to buy, it's 1,500 bucks. So something that I'll really like need to, you know, I'll need to be able to justify it. But I think it would be pretty cool to have. Yeah, so I mean it sucks I died right there. Again, that was just purely because of the uphill miss. I think going for the kill is still the right play, right? It sucks that the Earthshaker got me, but I really had no good way of knowing the Earthshaker was gonna be there. And also, even knowing the Earthshaker was gonna be there, I think that's still worth it. Like, the fact that I get a kill on him, like get, you know, gold experience, all of that stuff, and he gets nothing. That's really, really valuable. So, yeah, it kind of sucks though, because if I hadn't missed that uphill attack, I actually would have had him with one attack sooner. I needed to tower dive to get that single attack in, and if I had gotten that single attack in before, he would have died without me needing to do that. But that's okay. Oh, come on. Really hope Artifact doesn't have uphill miss. That would be... That's something I'll never miss in any game I'll play in the future. Fucking uphill miss. You all got a stun? I'll just shoot him. Got him. I think I'll go for power treads here. We really only need attack speed, I mean, with all of these auras, right? So... Oh, come on! Y'all just fucking with me. What are these uphill misses today? You will not include uphill miss in Spark? Absolutely not. I think uphill miss is just something that isn't necessary. I know so many people like to say, but what advantage will you have for being uphill? You're uphill, that's the advantage. Like, why do you need an additional advantage for that? That is the advantage. Like, how much advantage do you want? Alright. Okay. I'm still worried about this Earthshaker just kind of chilling around the corner. Yes, this is bad, but I think I'm fine. Took a little bit of damage though. Okay. So I need this. This is actually this is actually kind of working out fine. I'm keeping both of them busy, and I don't think I'm gonna die here. Like, I'm pretty fine. So overall, yeah, I think we can treat this as a win. Because, like, we're back to full HP. You know, if you keep 2 heroes busy like that, that's good. That's really good for the team, so... Yeah, we got our items. Look, I'm twice the level of the enemy mid. I mean... I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, right? Oh, man. I feel like we can be fairly happy about that. Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to fight into him too much. Don't want to risk it because I don't know where the Earthshaker. Never mind. I do know where the Earthshaker went. Nowhere. The Earthshaker is still here. That guy's not leaving. He likes the midline. All right. We got a Dragon Lance. Okay, cool. A little bit more damage right there. God damn it. This guy is actually more of a problem than the Necrophos. I'm having more troubles landing against the Earthshaker than against the Necro. I would like to just kind of nuke this down, but I do need to start saving up my shrapnel. Because it does have a fairly lengthy cooldown. We just want to make sure we have that ready. You know something I'm really happy about? Today, we figured out a really cool way to have, to make the lore, like, work in Spark. Right? Because, like, something we brought, or somebody we brought on from the very beginning was a writer. Right? And, thing about the writer, we want to, you know, like, make sure that what he's writing, the lore we are creating for this game, and the backstories and such are actually, something that, you know, you can kind of, like, figure out. We don't want to make it just be very obvious. Like, we don't want to just have you, like, give you a tab where you have to click on cutscenes and then it shows you what's going on. And we don't want to just give you a novel to read. No, we want you guys to figure this shit out yourselves. We're not telling you. No, we're definitely not telling you. So, we've been kind of like thinking about how do we make that happen. And today we finally had that idea. Which I think works really, really well. And it's going to be just a cool way to actually like tell lore in a MOBA like this. Because I find it's something that usually very difficult, right? Like it's something where if you want to know about the lore of the world, you have to go out there and figure it out yourself. And it's not really ever told through gameplay. But I think we figured out a way how we can actually tell it just a little bit through gameplay. Right? And we still, of course, can't do something that like a single-player game can do. But we have some ideas that I think are going to work really, really well. And they're going to be very cool. And it's also going to involve some guessing work. And some clues you're going to have to put together. Which I think is really, really nice as well. Anyway, I got a disconnect right here. We'll see how it goes. Yes, secret lore, nerdgasm. Yeah, there will be a lot of secret lore. Well, basically what so I'm not going to tell you how we're going to hide it. All right, but what I told our writer is essentially I want like a minimum of 3 different levels of lore, right? The first level is something that you can expect anybody to figure out just by reading like flavor texts and all of that, and then just kind of leave it. The second level is something that I want a small group of people to be able to figure out. Like the second level of lore, basically just, you know, like a small community of maybe like 10 people or something can figure this out on their own and then, you know, share their findings with the world. And the last level is a level that I really want to be something that the entire community is going to have to come together and piece together, right? This is not something that people will be easily able to tell what's going on their own, or even in a small group. They're gonna need to like put in some serious effort to figure out what the fuck is going on. Yeah, so like that's kind of what I want to do, and I think it's gonna be really, really fun. But yeah. Anyway, right now we have some disconnects here. And yeah. Have a 4th level that will only be discovered years later by obsessed theory crafters. I'm not saying that we are only gonna have like 3 levels, right? Like, and especially it's not all gonna be just classified into 3 levels, right? But I'm just saying that those are like the 3 levels that I think we should use as guidelines, and there's gonna be like all kinds of stuff in between and many steps in between, that kind of thing. But yeah. Anyway, let's hope that the Vengeful Spirit comes back. That will be very annoying. Oh, power outage. Well, are you coming back. It says be right. Okay, you said be right back. Yeah, something that's been really annoying recently is I've been having internet issues. Like my internet keeps dying. I finally today actually. I got a new router. Like I called up the ISP and I was like, yo, my internet keeps dying. They're like, okay, what router do you have? So I tell them and they're like, oh yeah, that's a really old model. We actually phased those out a while ago. I'm like, oh, okay, can I have one of the new ones? And you're like, yeah, sure, absolutely. And then just send me a new one. So that would be why my internet was a little bit shitty. Although, fun side note, this is some of the deepest lore for only the people that have been around for a long time. What do you guys want to guess? They also told me when I was on the phone. They told me there was an open service request for my TV. How? Why do these people always think I have a problem with my fucking TV? I don't have a fucking TV connection with them. I don't know why they always think they need to fix my fucking TV. Oh my god, I don't get it. Do you even own a TV? I own a TV, but I don't have it connected to like a TV connection. I only, like the only thing I use the TV for is my Chromecast and for consoles like the Nintendo Switch, the Wii U, that kind of stuff. Right? So like as far as like a TV service provider is concerned, we have no TV because I don't have it hooked up to anything. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Oh man. So you just have a big ass monitor. Yeah, essentially it's just a big ass monitor in the living room. It's actually a really big TV. It's a really awesome TV. Yeah, I got it on sale. It was like, when I got it, it was like 400 euros off, and I'm like, hell yeah, pack that shit up. Haven't had any problems with it. It's been a really nice, really, really good TV. Anyway. Just kind of waiting. We'll see. Okay, let me actually show you guys. So yesterday on the Smash Summit. Oh, dude, the guy's back. Wait, I need to show you this video. Okay. Smash Summit, they had a talent contest last night. And this was something that happened on a talent contest. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need to watch Smash. It's the best esport. Anyway. They had like a fucking talent show. And that was Hungrybox. He was just like, well, I have a talent. I can snap my knees very quickly. And that was his talent. Apparently, world record knee slapper. Alright, we're just gonna kind of get some damage in right here. But yeah. So, key takeaway here is watch the Smash tournaments that are on Twitch, because that shit's so funny. Alright, good. Tower down. We can be very happy about that. I do think I actually want to get just straight Hurricane Pike here. I'm not usually a big advocate for this, but I think in this match it actually makes a lot of sense. That seems like a really strong choice here. Oh, cool invisibility. Fuck you. Look at this nerd. He's still 4 levels below me. Can I kill him? He's really low on HP. So you're gonna start farming this. Cool. That's a good kill. Alright, we just, like, that's somebody where we just want to get rid of them. Make sure he doesn't really do anything here. Because Necro's a scary hero. Well, Necro's a really scary hero. You need Lincolns this game? Lincolns is definitely a strong choice. It does, however, not really do any damage and it costs a lot of money, which is a little bit of a downside for sure. Oh. Oh, I gotta go. I am actually in danger. Okay. Well, let's just scoot on out of here. Make sure we don't get caught. Yeah, I just tried to help out a little bit. But yeah, they had the talent show. Dude, that shit was so funny. You know, like, I actually, you know, usually I don't really talk much about, like, our content creators and shit like that, but, dude, you gotta actually go back, watch the Smash Summon talent show. That shit was so fucking funny. Because, like, essentially what it was is, so they had a talent show with a bunch of pro smashers, and, you know, there were some in there that were actually genuinely good. Like, they had, like, they had Amsa, who is, like, you know, like, he's a Japanese Yoshi player. He's very, very good. And he did, like, math in his head. Now, that doesn't sound that interesting, but he, like, multiplied 4-digit numbers with each other, which was actually kind of really cool. Like, they ramped it up, too. They started with 2 digits, then with 3, then they went to 3, and then he did 4-digit numbers, multiplied them in his head, which was really cool. And, then, in between the talent show, there are these great sessions of the hosts of the talent show, aka 3 brown dudes and 1 white dude, and the 3 brown dudes just shouting at the white dude for being racist. Even though he didn't say anything racist, they were just the entire time. Everything he said, they just twisted into him being racist. Which, it doesn't sound that funny, but seriously, watch it. It is very funny. Very, very entertaining. Why not disassemble Aquila? Because Aquila is actually just a really good item. And if I disassemble it, I'm kind of like, you know, running around with a Basilisk. And I don't know, I like having the Aquila. Like, it's, I still have inventory slots for it. You know, like, you want to fill up your inventory, you want to have stuff in your inventory. You don't want to just have empty inventory slots. So right now I'm actually gonna like have 2 empty inventory slots. So if I had gotten rid of my Aquila, you know, like I would have, like, guess a Basilisk one of them, which is just a worse item. So Aquila is just a good item to have, and you know, it's not like the Wraith Band is a bad item to just get for the landing stage. You know. So there we go. We've got this stuff going on. We probably just need to get a BKB. Although I'm not sure how much I like BKB here. So this guy doesn't really have anything, right? That's fine. Is that good? Good, good. I wonder if I need to get more damage. I'm kind of thinking I should just get like Manta. I'm worried about the Chaos Knight, of course. Chaos Knight is terrifying. Like, that guy just hits really, really hard. I mostly just want attack speed. So I'm kind of thinking like Manta Butterfly. Because of all of these auras. That kind of seems reasonable to me. I'm not a big fan of the Mjolnir here, actually. Because I just don't think I need the additional damage from it. And I don't think it synergizes that well with everything else we got going on our team. Maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way, but yeah. I'm essentially just looking for a reason to buy a Yasha because I think Yasha is very good here. Alright, time to get this tower. Oh, Drow Ranger's dead. That actually kind of sucks, eh? We could have used the additional damage output. Okay. I don't think I can get in range unless he stays around. That shrapnel is too far away, but I might be able to just shoot him. Got him. Nice. Alright. We can be pretty happy about that. Actually, let me get another one of these bad boys. Lightning procs show which Chaos Knight is real. Oh, but with Chaos Knight it's really less about... Oh, well this is kind of bad. Chaos Knight is less of a hero where we worry about which one is real. And we worry more about killing it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like Chaos Knight is really just like, you don't have as much time with him because he just does so much damage. Yeah, this was a bad fight. I mean, we got fucking dunked by that Earthshaker. Alright, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. And we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, I mean, we got dunked by the Earthshaker. Didn't know he had Blink Dagger, so that kind of happens, I suppose. Draw range is running a little bit low on money, which is a problem. I don't know, maybe we should get lightnings, but I want to just kind of try something a little bit different here. And we can always just go for lightnings anyway. And Chaos Knight is not doing that well. It's actually, funnily enough, like the Earthshaker that I think... Earthshaker and Weaver are like the two biggest problems. I don't think the Necro is actually all that scary. Well, I mean, obviously we fucking wrecked that Necro, but... Okay, we're gonna get rid of you. I did not need to. Do we have a stun? It's invisible. He probably went up here. I don't have any vision. I am very worried. Swap. Swap. Oh. You really got a swap right there. Okay, well they at least got him.
Sorry dude, this is really not focused there.
Ooh. Honestly, I think they're gonna get them. No. No. She was forced away. Oh, do I convince my friend to always carry TP? He dies so much because of it. I mean, if he's being like a really stubborn ass about it and doesn't listen to you telling him carry a TP, just buy a TP and put it in his inventory. Then he doesn't have an excuse anymore. And then he'll be able to like... Eventually he'll figure out how good they are. Right? Like, that's really the thing. Like, he'll figure it out. Oh, yeah, you're dead. This is a real problem. They're just kind of like snatching up kills left and right. Well, we'll talk about a problem. Okay. Luckily, I am quite scary. Like, that's the thing. I can't fight into these nerds. I am not afraid of them. Especially with the Drow Range aura. Like, if I have the Drow Range aura going on, I do so much damage. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta force people to do the thing. You know, or you gotta do it for them. I am very surprised my attack didn't come out before him. Can you heal me? Heal me, heal me, heal me. Thank you. We need detection for this Weaver. Yeah, we don't have any dust or anything. Like that doesn't work not against the Weaver. You know, you gotta make sure you have something to deal with. Okay, that's good. I don't think I can go down there. I should be able to get a tower pusher going though.
The other fella's aiming to wreck your bottom tower. No breaking through the dire structures for now. Might want to check your bottom tower.
Yeah, Chaos Knight is scary, man. It's good that we killed the Earthshaker though. I still think those two are the scariest heroes on their team. I mean, I feel like that's really hard to argue against. They are so scary. Oh, I gotta go. I'm also glad I went for this. You know, sometimes when you make an item choice and it's just like, yeah, that was the right choice. I am very happy about my 4 stuff here. That was just a good call. All right, lots of pauses this game, it seems. My friend buys his own observer words because of incompetent supports whenever he has a core. Yeah, I get that. You know, sometimes you just gotta take it into your own hands. Like, especially if it's something that you're very passionate about, I suppose.
All right, carry on.
Okay. He's extremely passionate about observer board placement. Yeah, man. That's what it's all about. That's what I care about. I don't like the Vengeful's item build here. I feel like the Vengeful should have gone for something more tanky. This is all very squishy. Yeah, everybody in our team is incredibly squishy. It's actually a problem. Like, I can take a little bit of damage, but actually not that much either. Okay, so we go Manta style. Butterfly or Lightnings? I kind of like Butterfly more. I just think Butterfly is really nice against Chaos Knight. Like, it's one of the few ways you can really prevent him from just completely one-shotting you. Oh, that's not great. I mean, it is kind of expensive, which is definitely a downside.
So much for your top tower.
I feel like I need BKB. How much do I need BKB? Wow, he's just chilling there, okay. Hi, when will Spark be available and when can we check it out? So we really we're planning on a 2019 release. Honestly, it's hard to tell when exactly what will be available at this stage. It's just we're still in early stages of development, but we're trying to get stuff done as quickly as we can. Right, like if I could give you a better time frame, a better date, I would, but I just can't. But we do have, you know, social media, and we are very active on there. Like, we post something every day, and we will keep you in the loop. right? Like my goal, my personal goal is I will be like writing a big blog post on design every week, so that, you know, you can kind of get an insight into what's going on and all of that stuff. But yeah, when will it be available? It's a very hard question to answer at this stage. I would say that hopefully we'll have a beta ready by the, like, maybe March next year, something like that. But yeah. What is your role in Spark? Well, I am... my official role is CPO, Chief Product Officer, which is a very fancy word for... I try to make sure that shit doesn't go crazy. And instead that shit goes into a direction that we think works for the game. And will make a good product. I'm also the main game designer, so I handle the game design of the thing. Oh, I don't like the link. Oh! Why did you do that? That was not a good idea. You were fine. I wonder if I should actually get the knockback distance. Oh no. Oh, ooh. Okay, internet is back. My internet died for a second. I hope that didn't lag the video. Oh, okay. Internet's still being shitty. Okay, yeah, we got disconnected on the stream. But I'm still in game. Yeah, I got the new router. I might just like do a short stream today and get that shit installed, because this is just super annoying. Alright, let me see if I can restart this. Oh. Oh, I think we're back. Are we back? I think we're back. It's still saying 0 bits per second, which makes me think we're not quite back. Yeah, again, my internet has been very sketchy. Ooh.
Someone took out the Radiant's courier.
Oh. Okay, healing. I mean, I'm dead, right? I'm gonna try to get a kill. I got a kill, so that's good. Oh, it seems we're back. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, sorry that the internet died again. I mean, it's really annoying, but I don't know what to do about it. Fly, fly, fly. Ooh, Satsa. Oh, Satsa, why did you attack him? They gave him vision. And the lightning proc. Oh, that was just a series of unfortunate events right there. Okay. So what's my role exactly? So first of all, I basically handle like the general product side of things, right? Like while Chris handles the general technical side of things, meaning he makes sure that all of the, you know, like programming and all of the technology is working the way we want it to, and, you know, all of the things that go into the game function the way we want them to. What I do is I decide what goes into the game and what the quality of those things should be, what direction it should take, and so on. So I have a very strong influence in the art department. I do let all of, and the writing department, like I still let both sides, or like both of those departments, do what they want to do. But I do also basically come in and weigh in, okay, I think this is the wrong direction. Can we try something else instead if I see something is wrong, or something that I think isn't the best for the product. So I spend a lot of time with the art team, I spend a lot of time with writing, making sure that everything goes into a direction that's good for us. That doesn't mean that I micromanage everything. I'm actually very open to letting people work and letting them kind of like live out their creativity, but I just kind of step in when I see something that I just don't think works for us. Yes, and then I also handle all of the game design. So I am the one that decides what heroes go into the game, what abilities they have, how the game works, what the gameplay is like. I will also be doing, I assume, the majority of the balance once we actually get that started, the general mechanics and all of those things. But yeah. And then, you know, I also help out with social media, and I do a lot of things. I'm very busy. I basically, I just kind of like, there's a lot to do, and I try to do as much of it as I can. But yeah, that's kind of my role. I hope that kind of gives you a good idea.
Too bad about your top tower. What can you do?
I wonder if we have the better late game. Thinking about it has a president. I know you're not the CEO. Yeah, Adam is the CEO. Adam is the CEO. So what Adam does, so we kind of have our company split into 3 parts. I think it's fine if I say this, right? This seems like all very reasonable to me. But basically the company is split into 3 parts. We have the kind of like production, like in terms of, again, what I just described as my role, and then what I just described as Chris's role, which what Chris does is, you know, he handles all of the programming, all of that stuff behind that, you know, web programming and such. And of course, there's a little bit of overlap. Like, for example, our artists, of course, need to help with social media, and our artists need to help with, you know, like web design and such. And then there is the operations side, which Adam, our CEO, runs. And what operations is, he is currently in the process of setting up a shop for our website so people can buy t-shirts and such. He's looking for additional additional financing. He is paying everybody, you know, he's the one that set up all of the contracts for everybody, making sure everybody you know, is treated fairly. He is the one that's also the HR guy, so if somebody has any problems with how things are going, then they are supposed to go to him, although I don't think anybody has any problems with how things are going. Not that I'm aware of, but I guess if there were any, I wouldn't be aware of them because they would go to Adam, not to me. But yeah. What's the name of the company? Are you going public in the future? The name of the company is Thinking Bottle. That's my game studio, and we are already a publicly traded company. I think we are a publicly traded company. I'm pretty sure about this. I mean, I own stocks. But yeah, no, we are a publicly traded company. We were from the very beginning. Okay, good. I mean, that works for me. Okay, good. I kind of blast these things away. So we do a lot of damage. But yeah, that's kind of how it's run. I think it's actually a really, really nice system. So what we do is we basically we run things like that, and then once a week we have like one big meeting where everybody has to show up for it. And then every department basically tells everybody else what they've been doing. We also have like general communication on our Discord, which we do actually run the entire company through Discord. But we also do have just general communication on our Discord, where we basically try to inform everybody on like what everybody's working on right now and such. Right? It's all about having a good overview so that everybody knows what's happening. And yeah. Did I just miss like 3 attacks in a row on this nerd? You know, 3 attacks in a row is a lot of damage coming from me. I think I get an additional attack range. But yeah. Get Satanic? I don't think that's a bad idea. I think Satanic is a really good idea right now. I just didn't really like it first. I think we needed to get some damage first. Because like something that is really, really bad if it happens to you, a sniper, is if you go for all of these defensive options and then you don't kill things. Like, you just don't do damage. Like, sniper needs to actually be threatening. And I'm threatening right now. I am very threatening, right? So now we can go for more defensive options. I also think that you saw right there how good the butterfly is against Chaos Knight. Really, Chaos Knight is just not a hero that can afford to go for. Is Satanic better than Hard? I'm actually unsure about that. But Chaos Knight is just not a hero that can go for an MKB. So he doesn't deal well with butterfly. Oh, nice. That is a fat Drow Ranger. Like some fat agility going on there. I like it. 104 bonus damage. That's some real fat agility right there. That E-Blade is gonna hurt a lot too. Alright. Just kind of clearing out the jungle a little bit more. So this right here. Do I do anything about this? I'm gonna kill this guy first. I do a lot of damage. Nice! Man, I'm really glad I went for this item build. I know it was a little bit unconventional, but I think it actually worked out really well. I think this was definitely the right item build. Bit risky right there. But I knew that my team was around, so wouldn't have gone for it otherwise. Okay, that's fine, that's expected. That. Dude, my damage output is just dumb. Alright, we got him. I mean, that was pretty good, right? That was a pretty good game. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay.
Sasa, did you see it too?
The other fella's bottom tower's done for. No, the other fellas will have to do without their bottom rags. The other fella's lost a mid tower. The other fella's bottom rags is phased. They got a case of the mega creeps.
Got him. A big part of that was that Necro never really got online. Like, we really beat up the Necro in the early game. Which that made all the difference. Ah, man, let's go. That was a good game. It's going to be a quick game. I actually thought if the game was gonna last this long, we were gonna lose. Like, I really didn't think we would win a game at about this length. I thought we were gonna either win really, really quickly or win really, really late. But I didn't think that there was gonna be a chance we win in between. But, yeah, it was actually pretty even for a lot of this too, just like towards the very end is when we started taking over. But yeah, I just had a lot of money. Like, Sniper is just a scary hero, you know? This hero just does a lot of damage, so... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.